March 16th, 2026, A Meditative Life. The Anchor and the Peg. Beloved saints, are you at peace into the grace of the Lord today? Sometimes, the biblical words we read and meditate upon take on a completely different texture, depending on our place into life and culture. The story of the Mosi tribe, scattered around the Sahara Desert into Africa, is exactly like this. To those who live their entire lives into the endless, barren sand desert, the rolling sea or river, and the word anchor used to safely secure a ship are merely foreign concepts they cannot picture into their minds. What if we were to translate Hebrews chapter 6 verse 19? Literally for them, we have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. To them, the explanation of a heavy, three-pronged iron bar that firmly binds the soul would not bring spiritual peace at all, but rather feel like a terrifying and painful burden suffocating them. Therefore, dedicated Bible translators found a beautiful expression that could most deeply touch their lives and hearts. It was a peg for tying beasts. When the Mosi people have a cow or a horse they cherish and value most, they have a custom of tying the animal securely to the sturdiest peg outside their tent when the dark and dangerous night comes, where wild beasts lurk, so it won't get lost or harmed. Thus, into their Bible, this verse is translated as, like a peg for the soul, firm and secure. Beloved, among the old proverbs of the Mosi tribe is the saying, "No one ties a good horse to a bad peg." What a heart-swelling word of comfort this is. God considers us more precious and valuable than anything else in this world, more than any fine horse. That is why, when we pass through the dark and rugged night of life where we cannot see an inch ahead, He ties us securely to the sturdiest and most solid peg named Jesus Christ, so our souls will not lose their way and wander. Sometimes, when your life doesn't go as you wish, you might feel frustrated, as if you are tied down somewhere. However, that binding is not a chain of oppression, but the great and amazing cord of God the Father's love, intended to keep us perfectly safe even amidst the fears and storms of a pitch-black night. Today, I earnestly hope that you will deeply meditate on the grace of the Lord, who cherishes you so much that He has tied you to the peg of His unchanging love, and that you will enjoy an unwavering, true peace. Meditation and application. The first meditation is God's love that cherishes me. Just like the proverb, "No one ties a good horse to a bad peg," God considers me more precious than the whole world and holds me into His safest embrace. When passing through the dark night of life, am I, perhaps, degrading my own value by worldly standards and feeling miserable? Let us take a time of meditation to fully trust into the love of the Lord, who cherishes me as the apple of His eye. The second meditation is where my soul is tied. Where is my soul tied right now? Am I constantly anxious, having tied the cord of my heart to the rotting pegs of worldly wealth, success, or people, which can be easily pulled out at any moment? Today, let us offer a prayer of resolution to firmly retie the cord of our soul to Jesus Christ, the eternal, unshakable rock and the true peg of our soul.